Hello, welcome to this video. This is cool, this is going to be interesting. If you don't like guitars, well, go away. And if you do like guitars, you're going to love this. But if you don't like guitars, stick around, you'll like this. Only kidding. This is the video you've all been waiting for like 2 days or whatever, and probably not waiting. We've got, on my left, probably your right, whatever, a Gibson Les Paul Murphy's Lab 1959 reissue. This is in itself quite a special thing, even though it's a reissue, but it is special. And you know this guitar, of course, but funny enough, this guitar is also very interesting, and even more interesting considering they're sitting in the same room together a bit, because this is a 2020 Gibson Les Paul Classic. Now, this guitar is modelled on the 1960s models, and I think that's why it's such a good guitar, because it was obviously made a year after these went out, and these are classed as the holy grail of guitars. And I don't care if you're a strap man or whatever, everyone would love to have one of these. It's a piece of history, the model and the era of Gibson. What we're going to do is we are going to compare them, and obviously they're not the same guitars, or supposed to be the same, but it's going to be interesting anyway, because this is modelled on something that was 1959 and this is modelled on something that was 1960, so we're talking like a year, and you know, there's not much in it. Be a laugh on it. Let's just do it anyway. So I've lost my plectrum already, so here we go. Let's give it a bit of clean just so you can hear it. So I hope you found that interesting in some way. The comparison was a bit silly, but I mean, you can sort of see what I'm trying to get at. It was just a bit of fun anyway. What do you think about these guitars? Would you ever buy one? I don't know if I ever would. I've always, when these first come out, I was a bit funny about them. I thought, you know, you kind of have to earn your scars, you know. And but I've got to say, I have fallen in love with this a bit. A lot of the music that we released last year, this guitar features on a lot of it. It's an honour to own these guitars anyway. I just think they're incredible things. Engineering of it, you know, just the invention of it, and nothing sounds like one of these. Like any guitar, you know what I mean, any setup, I think is an incredible invention. Not to get, you know, I know the price doesn't matter, well it does, we all care about price, don't we? So I don't know exactly how much this guitar's worth. I'm sure I'd say this is near the £7,000 mark due to the reissue model, because this is, you know, the HG. To compare it with this, which is £1,800, you know, this is this, but then they just fuck it up. I'd say this is easier to play, and I think you'll find that with most vintage instruments are a bit, you know, they're kind of like, they're worn in, or whatever you want to call it, they just feel different. So yeah, you know, a really cool thing that's really expensive. Who doesn't like that? Alright, well that's it. I'll see you on the next video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.